What's up, you guys? Welcome back to Brunch with Desb and Wyatt P.
Hey.
Let's try this again. Didn't blow out your eardrums, did it?
Nope.
Yeah, because I fucking fixed it.
Thank God.
Yeah, last time I about blew out Wyatt's eardrums, we saw 5 deer physically fight.
It was the deer fight club in our front yard.
That was quite the episode.
And we broke rule 1. We talked about it.
We did talk about it.
So
Rule 1 of Deer Club, you're not supposed to talk about it.
I can't say they've been back. They probably heard it. So
yeah, we're in big trouble with them. So anyways, you know, I was a little bit annoyed because after the episode, everyone was shooting flames at Wyatt, like, oh, he's so good. He needs to come back on. Oh, yeah, Wyatt.
Okay.
That's what they acted like.
Okay.
So first off, knock it off. It's fucking weird.
I mean, it's a common reaction. You know
I know. Are you drinking my Olipop?
Yeah, and it's really good.
You know what I got? Olipop too. And this is brought to you by... No, I'm just kidding. That would be... I would cry.
That'd be awesome.
I would honestly piss myself. But I got Olipop
I'd
fruit
piss for
punch.
you. Yeah. I got grape. The grape is delicious.
Cheers.
Oh, wait.
Little splash.
Oh. ASMR.
No, like it literally worked. Hold on.
There's no reason to be that funny.
It might have a voice box.
Yeah. Wait, what was
last night we let the liquor dog.
That's funny.
If there's one thing about us, it's that we will literally die for Theo Von.
Yeah. Well, if you didn't know where we were getting at, then it was Theo Von.
Yeah, it was definitely Theo Von. But anyways,
That's
so
funny.
Welcome back, Wyatt. Really excited to have him, I guess.
Happy to be here.
He makes my job easier. He makes this podcast better.
I'm a scapegoat for her. When she's like, I don't know what to do. Wyatt, just get on here.
Wyatt, just get on here. You know, but it's fucked up because in the 3 years of me doing this, you've only been on this podcast maybe now 5 times.
I think this would be the 4th.
You're honestly probably right, too.
I think it is.
So I've done a hell of a lot without you, and I just want to make that pretty clear.
To who? Me or everybody else?
Everyone else.
Here? Yeah, exactly.
So, number one, I feel like this is real. This is me. Because you guys don't see it, but I do. I look like a partial burn victim right now I got microneedling.
Yeah.
And it's like last time I was with you, my lips were freshly injected. I got so many comments on YouTube Shorts that like I was a porn star.
Wait, really?
Yes.
Oh,
they were like, is she a porn star? And I was like,
no.
Yeah, they don't follow me. You know? I'm like, that was I took it though, because like it was a look, you know?
It was a look.
It was 100% a look. I had like lube all on my lips, you know, they were all glossy.
You're creating a picture here.
I mean, just go back and look at the clips. Like, it's undeniable. So anyways, I got microneedling done. It definitely hurt like a bitch. But if
tell them what you told me. How you're numbing cream and everything?
Yeah, so my friend, she's the esthetician that I love to support, Skin Bar at St. Joseph. She just got the skin pens. This is like the top skin pen for microneedling in the nation, right? Like, it's like the, market, the place to be.
Yeah.
The pen to use.
Yeah.
The Benjamin Franklin of pens.
Absolutely.
The Bentley of pens.
There we go. Better. Yeah.
The Lamborghini with the butterfly door of pens. The Tesla Model X of pens. You guys get it? So anyways, she was like, would you be like my model? First off, I was like,
duh.
Absolutely. Like, model is like my middle name. And so she was like, okay, well, like, come in 10:15. I got to get you prepped and ready. The rep's going to be there at 11. I'm like, okay, 45 minutes. What are we going to do? You know, kind of play tic-tac-toe, hangman, Sudoku. You know, what are we going to do?
Charades.
All of a sudden, she washes my face. She's like, we're going to put lumbing cream on. Lidocaine. Lidocaine numbing cream. I'm like, okay, cool. This is going to hurt. That was my first initial reaction. I didn't know this was a step.
Oh, yeah.
She goes, we need to numb you. I was like, okay.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, no, literally. I was like, oh, fuck.
That's how it started.
It started. So she numbs me up. I start going like a little bit numb. The rep comes in 11 o'clock. She's like, okay, we're expecting to get started. The numbing's supposed to sit for 20 minutes. It sat for 50.
I was going to say, based on calculations
it sat for about 50 minutes. And it was lidocaine 4%. Just so you guys know, that's like nothing. it
Just
wore
enough.
off.
Yeah.
It wore off.
Yeah.
So during the process, I was not numb.
They're on
I was not
the pages
numb.
on the pages Instagram, like they were highlighting like what they were doing today, and like Des was like the model of them, like, hey, we're showing,
I'll pull it up
we're doing
too.
XYZ, today, like testing out our new pen, and the beginning is fine, she looks comfy, whatever, and then it cuts to a spot on her cheek, and you can tell her face is just
I'm pulling it up.
slightly different. And they go, "Are you okay?" And before they finish the K and okay, she goes, "Mm-hmm." Yeah. Are you doing okay?
Pressure?
Yeah.
It's good.
It's
Yeah.
good. Yeah, dude, you could just tell she was sitting there like it's almost like when you're getting a tattoo or something.
Look at this still shot. I was in pain.
She's just like, "Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's good." No emotion on her face, trying so hard.
Guys, it hurts so bad. It'll be worth it, but I quite literally could have gotten a skull tattoo.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you literally got your whole face tattooed.
No, I can for sure sit through that now. Like I've kind of thought about getting a teardrop ever since that moment. I was like, it wouldn't hurt that bad.
Fuck a teardrop. Do a sleeve on the face.
Yeah, maybe I'd be those people that get like spider whole
big old
web.
spider web.
Yeah.
Spider crawling out of your like nose, but not even like one. Make it like really gnarly and make it like 100. Like
And then whenever I have boogers, it just kind of plays into the idea of like webs.
It's just a web.
Yeah. Like
I'm
no,
just
I'm not
picking my webs.
Yeah, you have allergies? No, it's part of the tat.
Webs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love
smart.
that.
That's actually
So anyways,
a pretty good idea.
that's probably that long-winded story why I look crazy. If I do. I probably look more crazy to him than you guys, but I don't know. Maybe I do when I watch this back and I'll be like, oh, fuck. It doesn't look too bad. It should just look like a sunburn.
You look like you just, yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Well, it was bad earlier.
It was badder.
It was badder. Okay, so number one scoop of the day, and then by the time you guys watch this, a couple scoops later, but Elizabeth Holmes.
Oh, yeah.
Finally walked into prison today to start her 11-year sentence after her huge Theranos, I wouldn't even call it a conspiracy, her fallout of falsely running a company that was not profiting, but taking people's money.
If you don't know that story, or what was the show called?
I don't remember what it's called. It's on Hulu.
Should have done your homework there, huh, podcast host?
I don't do any homework.
Love that.
Elizabeth Holmes. It was like about Theranos. There's a little documentary though. It was on HBO that what's her name? What's the actress's name from Mamma Mia?
Shit.
And like she played Karen.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about. I couldn't tell you.
She was off Dear John.
Actresses' names.
Damn, I can't believe I'm missing her name right now.
Regardless, just look them up. And find the show about it.
But it's
with that girl.
But it's
really
sad.
Good.
It's really good, but it's sad to me. Like a part of me is sad for her because she fucked up her life, but
she tried her hardest.
She tried her hardest. She fucked up though, big time. She fucked up big time.
But yeah, she fucked up and continued to. So
and but now she has a kid, and I believe she just gave birth to her second. And I mean that shit's sad. You know, like no matter what, like that shit's sad to know that like a family got separated.
Especially over like a white collar crime like
like it's dumb. Like she just forged company like profits and stuff.
But where it fucks up.
It's fucked up.
But then again,
she could have killed people with CVS and like
because of her like
100% negligence and shit.
In person, what is it? In person trials.
It was like the testing.
Yeah, you know what I mean.
Yeah,
it's like Elon Musk with the Neuralink right now. If he just said, "Oh yeah, it's tested and ran," and he's never even tested it once, and then started just chip braining people.
Point being, she fucked up. Yeah. But she started her prison sentence today, and that was pretty crazy. It's been a long time coming for her. So
it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool.
It's pretty cool.
Pretty cool day in our life.
Speaking of cool, Elon Musk's Neuralink is pretty fucking scary.
It's scary, but I'm not gonna lie. I read more, and this isn't me just being solely fascinated by Elon Musk as his brain, but more of like the more I read about it and the point of it, it's like actually very interesting. But
because it like replays memories, correct? Like you're able to recount. Like it's basically like your screen recording your mind,
right?
Apple did it first.
Yeah, but how I kind of viewed it was like everybody says we literally know nothing of our own brain. And we don't even know how to know our own brain, It's like that whole idea, but now we're at a step where it's like maybe this taps in to us learning more about not only the brain, but everything about the body.
Yeah, but
everything about a human, what makes a human, what makes things happen. That makes it interesting. I wonder what we'll learn from it, not just how scary it is.
Here's something scary, though. You know what we need to do with this information is not tell fucking Mother AI. She doesn't need to know this information.
Oh, AI is going to be involved, honey.
That's what's scary, though, to
AI
me. Is that's how you immediately get AI to kill you.
AI is probably like Putin in this situation.
Like, that's terrifying.
Just a leader, but like
Kim Jong-un.
No, I wouldn't say Kim Jong-un. I would say Putin's probably pretty good. He sounds reasonable, but can be a psycho, you know?
I don't know, dude. AI is scary. You know, I'm not going to sit here and push Shane Dawson, but I did watch his recent conspiracy video. That was very well done.
I fell asleep in 15 minutes.
It's because you were tired, but I swear it was interesting.
I was very tired.
It was very interesting. Kind of all about AI. Started with TikTok, went over privacy policies, and it just made me realize too how much we don't read.
Well, exactly. It's just it's how little anybody knows actually about what they have and what they accept.
We have no idea.
No,
we have no idea. And it's out of sight, out of mind for me.
Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah, I'm good. Just I don't need to read it.
I'm good.
I'm just gonna.
I'm
good.
Basically, if you don't want to watch it and you want Cliff Notes, it's just another thing that feels like it could kill you. And I'll leave it at that. You know, it's like red dye 48 in the 75 bags of Red Hot Cheetos or Flamin' Hot Cheetos that you eat a week.
Yeah.
It could kill you if you ate way too many for your whole life.
I would argue Cheetos aren't close to what AI could actually do, though.
Okay, well, it's also a joke.
I know.
So.
I know. But it was really good. So, okay. Other than that, big update for me. I am no longer wearing my Whoop. And I did not take it off for 7 months.
I think
that's a pretty crazy experience to take something off your wrist that you've worn for 7 months.
It's a big change.
But
you probably got used to it within 2 days.
No, I would even argue 2 hours. I was like, fuck yeah, this is great. So if you guys have a Whoop,
throw it away.
Honestly, just burn it.
No, unless we talked about it. It's very specific. If you are training for a marathon, if you are dedicated to succeeding in some way of your body and really needing to fine-tune shit, the Whoop's all yours.
Yeah.
But for me, I need the Apple Watch to find my goddamn phone.
No, seriously, that's just priority number one.
The Apple Watch to just have a time on it too.
No, yeah. Oh my God.
What the fuck am I wearing something on my wrist for that I can't at least get a time off of it?
Yeah, the Whoop just sucked at that.
Yeah, it was just
It just, I liked the idea behind it, didn't like the execution overall. Definitely they have some room to continue to improve in terms of user experience. Everything is also on an app. So you have to open another app on your phone.
I was going to say they need to disguise it as Instagram or something.
I don't know. It just, it overwhelmed me. It was just another app.
And then you open it and you look, you're like, oh. Cool.
You don't use any of the analytics.
Unless you are a legitimate athlete and studying your performance every day.
Let me tell you, I didn't. So no more whoop-de-doop.
See you, Whoop.
Shoop, shoop, da loop, whoop, da loop. Okay, last order.
There's 2 words in that song you just sang, and I don't think you sang one of them.
No, I don't know what I was saying. Snoop da loop. I don't know what I was saying.
It's I don't think you said one of the right
Snoop
ones.
Da loop. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, last thing we have before we get into our watches, because we got 2 big bangers. Story launch. What?
I know what we're going to talk about.
First up, story launch. I don't have it with me right now, but we have some firecracking shit coming on June the 7th, okay? We have new long line bras, new shorts, new Perseverance leggings, shorts, and some tees and shit, which is great. But pretty cool because they're coming in hot red and patriotic blue. It's very much giving 4th of July in June. It's giving June 7th, code Desb.
It just gives.
It just gives. Gives in. Giving is the gift that keeps on giving.
That was the classic Trisha Paytas.
Giving.
I'm so tapped in, dude. It's crazy.
I'm sorry. Last one, Buff Bunny. I don't know how much I can reveal because by the time this goes live, I don't even think that they've announced it yet. So you guys just really always get insider shit. I could kind of get fired from the stuff that I share with you guys, but
Oh no, don't share her podcast too much.
Oh no, don't tell your friends to listen for the new
Get
deals.
Fired if you share it. So if you hate her, it would be a great time. But unfortunately, she doesn't want you to do that.
No, don't share this with anyone. No, here, I'm literally going to clickbait this part. Guys, no, seriously, you cannot share this part of the podcast with anyone.
I can't believe we're even talking about it.
I know, I can't.
Shut up. Next thing.
Okay. Watch me clip that in like highest episode views ever.
I know. I love it.
You should have been like, Des, I can't believe you're going to bring this up here. You should have played in like mean energy.
I can't believe you're going to bring this up.
Wyatt, it's an intimate podcast. Like, we're not going to talk about this anywhere else. Just don't share this episode.
We might have to edit this out.
Okay. Anyways.
Whoever's editing, I feel like you just like piece that like
we're gonna
fucking 2-second edit clips of just like making that one coherent thought and it'll look good.
Yeah, there you go. Okay. Yeah. Last thing, BFIT membership, bitch. The BFIT app subscriptions, bitch.
No, you gotta keep making.
And okay, that sounds like mosquitoes.
Sorry.
That is how fast your bank account card is gonna run out of your wallet. And go sign up for the BFIT membership. Monthly workouts.
Yeah, you got to check it out. I think it's actually crazy. I don't know if you've even talked about it before, but like she's legitimately been talking about this since 2018. Like this has been a long thought out process that has legitimately been in her mind in some capacity for the past 5 years.
Yeah, no, you're absolutely on point.
Taking walks right when we moved and I graduated from college.
Mm-hmm.
Got to Florida in August, and in our walks in Florida, I remember we talked about like a membership idea and how it would get there and how it was like, okay, well, maybe you'll get there one day, but like keep thinking on that.
Yeah. And it's just I didn't know the right way to execute it. And you know, I'm not just gonna throw shit out there.
Well, yeah.
The first time,
but
you know, and see like, oh, if it lands, you know, it's like no.
Though. It's like this has been a thoughtful implementation and change to DBFT, and I think it's going to be great.
Yeah, I'm super excited. So you still have opportunity to get it for $29 a month.
Which is, I can't mess up the promo, restart that.
Yeah, you can get it for $29 a month if you sign up before June 8th. After that, it goes up to $49 a month. You're still getting quite literally hundreds of dollars of shit each month. Not only an own 4-week program, a new one every single month, you're also getting 6-week challenges built in. So 6 weeks to shreds is just shreds, strength, slay. Everything is now involved in the memberships. You don't have to pay $117 up front. You have 2 months paying $50 per month. So we're also decreasing the price of the challenge. Same prizes though. So you're just getting more on top of.
You're gonna want to stick around.
Yeah.
Because
on top of that, we're giving you all of our BFIT plans. So if you're someone here like, oh, I really want to do Bride Guide, well, be a member. You get to basically test drive it. Like you can do it for the 8 weeks, and then if you're like, oh, I don't want it. Or like, oh, I really want to buy it. I want it in my plans tab forever. You can buy it. But if you did it and you're like, cool, really just wanted to do it once, guess what? You get that perk because you're a member.
Pretty sweet.
Pretty fucking cool. So.
Oh, and did you say $29?
$29, Wyatt, till the 8th. You could lock in at a lifetime price of $20.
Oh, a lifetime price. You didn't say lifetime.
Unless you cancel. You keep $29 forever while all these other fuckers are paying $49.
Oh, my God.
Yeah. Don't even ask me about the annual stuff. Don't even ask me about the annual stuff.
I don't even want to know.
Yeah,
but tell me.
You're saving $240 by signing up annually.
Wait, what the fuck? That's even news to me.
You're going to pay $348, which is the $29 a month rate. You're locked in for that for life. You want to do $29 a month for the rest of your life? Just pay an annual fee. After that, though, it's $548.
Wow.
Yeah.
It was till when?
Till June 8th.
It's
Thursday.
8th. Thursday, June 8th. That's what?
Couple days from now. 5 days from now.
Yeah. Wow.
I know.
Holy shit.
Revolutionary. No one's done it before.
Yeah, if you don't sign up for that, like if you legitimately like working out and you can't not work out, and even then, if you legitimately like DBFT and want to change your life, not even trying to be a promo, even though it is definitely kind of still a promo, that's a fucking deal.
Well, not only that,
that's
but like,
crazy.
Listen, you even just try it for 1 month of $29. Even that alone is asinine. Like you get to the end of the month, you're like, oh, fuck this bitch. That's fine. But like to just not even try for $29, I don't know.
You almost double the value by paying less.
Yeah.
If you think about it.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's crazy. But
it is
for
crazy.
real.
But anyways, whatever.
Got to get in before
if you
June
want
8th.
to.
But if you miss it, you're still.
What date?
June 8th?
Oh, yeah.
Thursday, June 8th.
Thursday, June 8th. Next up, we have watches. I'm going to start with my own real quick here, Wyatt. You're going to have to take a little bit of a backseat because I want to talk about the Little Mermaid.
Okay.
La Pequeño Mermaido. El Pequeño Mermaido. The Little Mermaid. I don't know. Isn't that Espanol?
Did they speak Spanish in the movie or something?
No, I knew that like pequeño is small, and I just was like, how would I say the Little Mermaid in Spanish? Maybe I'm right.
What did you say?
El pequeño mermaido.
I couldn't even process what you were doing, let alone saying.
El pequeño mermaido. Kind of Italian Spanish.
See, that's an awful accent. Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Italian Spanish.
I'm sorry. Okay, so first off, Little Mermaid. Oh my god, you guys have to go see it. And also, it's funny because like I don't have to spoil anything. Like we all know the Little Mermaid, right?
Does Avatar make a appearance?
What's that mean?
Like Avatar, like they swim in water.
No.
Do they like cross paths ever?
No.
That'd be pretty fucking cool. Think about that. James Cameron, I don't know, whatever the director's name is.
No, they're never gonna do that. It's Little Mermaid's a fucking classic, Wyatt.
Kind of would be cool.
Anyways, Elon Musk rose up from the water.
Anyway, so here's how it starts. A Neuralink.
Okay, so first off, one thing after watching this now as an adult, right? Because they pretty much kept a lot of lines like word for word. They pretty much just redid the movie, right? First off, CGI amazing. Second off, Ariel sees Prince Eric for the first time on the boat, right? And she's like, she comes back down and she's like, oh my God, like, she starts singing like, I've never felt this way. Like she's talking about, I'm like, girl.
God, the butterflies.
No, I'm like, babe, I'm like, you're horny.
You're going through puberty.
Yeah, like that, like the feeling I've never felt this way. Like,
oh my God, my heart's fluttering. And
right,
I can't sit still.
fluttering.
It's like,
my tail is just wagging. I'm like,
I'm swimming faster than I ever have before.
Yeah, like my seashells are so hard. Like Ariel, like, honey, it's called being horny.
My seashells.
Like, it's fine. I'm gonna have to change my tail.
Funny.
So wet down here.
My tail.
So anyways, I just thought it was funny because like watching it now as an adult, right? She's like, I've never felt this way. It's like hormones.
Hormones.
Got it.
Yep.
Okay. Second thought, Ursula, I never understood, was Titan's sister.
I don't know who Titan is.
King Titan, king of the sea.
Oh.
Ursula.
Oh yeah.
The sea witch.
Yeah.
Is his sister.
The sea bitch.
The sea bitch is his sister. Never knew that. I thought they were just crossing paths.
I think I've seen The Little Mermaid once.
Okay, well, anyways. So then Ariel's like, I want to go to the sea and see myself with feet because I have a foot fetish, is pretty much what it comes down to.
Yeah.
So.
For sure. Because she wants feet.
Yeah, she wants feet. Like, she's obsessed with feet.
Yeah. Like, Pinocchio wanted to be a real boy.
Like, he's
well.
Never mind. We're not going to go down that. We're not going to. We got Jared Fogle coming up. We'll talk about
that
Pinocchio later.
That would have been a great transition. Damn.
So I thought, I'm like, why would you want to go to the top of the sea and like pay taxes? That was my first thought. I was like, under the sea, you're not paying any housing taxes.
Yeah, you're
like,
good down there.
You just get to collect all the shit that falls off the boats for free and pay no duties on it.
Yeah.
No duties, just booties.
Yeah.
So anyways, I was thinking about that. Then there's this scene where she's like holding onto jellyfish. And I'm like, you would be the bitch that doesn't get stung.
Well, I mean, she lives underwater.
But I'm immune to jellyfish, though?
Well, yeah. She has a tail, so, like...
They could still kill you, though, underwater.
Yeah, but she has a tail, so therefore, like, in your mind, it's like, she's good.
Well, it just doesn't... It doesn't feel real. And then they start filming, and I tried to look up the behind the scenes, haven't found it yet. How does her hair continue to just look, like, wavy all the time, like, underwater? Don't get me wrong, a lot of their stuff they did shoot underwater, but, like, the way that they made the effects of the hair was amazing. I
couldn't imagine.
Like, it was crazy.
Yeah, that stuff's sweet. I mean,
the CGI, that I don't know what else
like
they used.
Nemo, they took, like, the octopus opening scene. It was, like, 30 seconds. It took them, like, 2 years to make that 30-second clip.
It was amazing.
Yeah, it's insane.
It was amazing.
It's Disney, right?
Yes.
Yeah, Disney. Did Disney do Nemo, or was that DreamWorks? It was Disney. It was Disney.
It was
it's on
Disney,
Disney
yeah.
Plus. Yeah, Disney doesn't fuck around.
Yeah.
If you didn't know.
So then Prince Eric, he's like this new actor, kind of comes on the scene, right? I've never seen him in any other movies. So he does this scene, like definitely a new song. Prince Eric is like singing, coming down the castle, and he's like basically singing like, I can't believe I can't find her. I gotta find this girl who saved me. I'm so struggling and I just wanna find her. Oh no, I just wanna find,
Yeah.
Anyways.
Did he find her?
No, he didn't at the time. Completely gave High School Musical Zac Efron.
Did he look like him?
Kind of. Like, it was like a similar vibe, but like literally Michaela and I texted at the same time. No, literally, the text, I can even pull him up. We both texted at the same time. It's giving Troy Bolton. She said, giving Troy Bolton. I am screaming. I said, so Disney or whatever. He's trying, not digging it. Meanwhile, we're texting during the movie. I said, I just know he was embarrassed filming this. Watching it back had to have been rough. And then we were looking at Lisa, or like we were looking at Ursula. Her hairstyle literally looked just like your mom's. Like the hairstyle.
Who played it? She looks familiar.
Jenny McCarthy. No.
Jenny McCarthy.
No. The girl off like Identity Theft and the one with Sandra Bullock.
Oh.
She's funny.
Yeah.
Yes, she's fucking hilarious.
What the fuck?
I know, but that was her. I know, it was crazy. She looked very familiar, and I was like, oh, that's her.
Yeah,
literally looked like your mom's hairstyle.
Wait, that's funny. Yeah. But like it obviously exaggerated.
Yes, but like your mom's morning hairstyle. Oh, there it is. Melissa McCarthy.
Yeah. Melissa McCarthy. Duh.
Yes. I said, I don't know what I was.
Oh my God.
Anyway, so it was a great movie, and what
is that?
Is that
art?
fan art?
Yeah, I think so. They're slightly a fan.
So that's watch number 1. Sorry I had to like recap that very intensely, but like it was just so good, and it was so well done.
I'm just scrolling Ursula pictures.
That was weird.
Anyways.
That was kind of weird. I looked over. So yeah, highly recommend. Anyways, it was just some things I captured like now as an adult watching Little Mermaid that you're like,
makes you appreciate it. Yeah.
I cried a lot. And then it made me think, am I a Disney adult?
Well, yes. And we know that.
I don't know. Maybe it is time for me to admit it.
I think it's time to figure it out. Yeah.
I'm on a spectrum. I'll give myself that.
Oh,
I'll own that. I'll own that.
You're above midway.
No.
The high-end Disney adult
No,
is...
I cannot quote the movies. I cannot name all the princesses. I cannot tell you the plots.
That's why you're above halfway. Because
no, I'm not.
You are... The fandom's there. The obsession is like the upper quarter.
Literally, no. I would argue that. But I will tell you I'm on the spectrum.
Yeah, agreed.
Okay, fine. We'll move on from that.
Yeah.
Do not share that. Do not tell anyone I admitted to that.
She's on the spectrum.
Okay, last thing. Jared Fogle catching a monster. Jared from Subway catching a monster.
Dude, crazy.
If it was the most horrific shit I've probably ever watched.
Weird.
And I've literally never really heard of bestiality until that show.
Spoiler alert, first of all.
No, they don't know where that comes in. There's no spoilers in that.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't know it went there.
I mean, if you kept up with the case, it's still there. It's out there. It's not like a movie. It's not like a movie. It's
spoiler alert.
It's real news.
If you haven't seen it and you're like dying to type of thing. I don't even know when it came out, but 2023 is what it said.
2023, yeah. It's like it had to have been brand new.
But holy shit, it was crazy. It was the best way to put it. It was like, okay, yeah, he was a child predator, so I'm expecting I know what to expect.
Like the typical pedo.
But then lines just like kind of kept being crossed. And once you're already a pedophile, you think, oh, there's no more lines you can cross. Like, he found them.
You're like way over there.
I'm leaning. I'm relaxing. I'm looking at you.
Okay. There you go. You're just out of
He found them.
Yeah, it was quite uncomfortable to watch.
It was, it was very interesting. Because, I mean, I don't know the average age of everybody that listens, but I'm assuming close-ish to us, to where it's like when it happened, you didn't really care about the news as much, you know. You weren't.
We're in college. We're busy drinking.
Yeah.
We're busy partying.
It's like, oh, did you hear that guy was a pedophile? Oh, wow, that's so crazy. Wow. Hey, could you give me a beer while you're up?
I would argue
You know
we
what I mean?
barely even like understood the word pedophile. Like it was just kind of like, ha, he's old looking at me at the gym. He's a pedo. Like even
Yeah,
as
well, I mean, we knew. You know.
I can't say I did. Maybe that was me being naive. I didn't understand people would actually ever do that to kids until I was way older.
Yeah, I mean,
Like I literally didn't know that
unreal.
was even close to happening to any
But even
kids.
then, it's like I'm sure a lot of people even listening. If you even remember Jared Fogle being, or caught committing these crimes, it's like there's no way you knew the story without this show. Like that stuff.
Yeah.
And it was impressive.
It was very well put
how,
together.
Like not only how well together it was put, but holy shit, the stuff he did.
Yeah, I'm going to say something really fucked up, though. Like, I was kind of craving Subway when I was watching the show.
To be fair, she did say that of like, okay, Subway took a hit here, but does
Huge
this
hit.
coming out, like, make you
Want
now
Subway, kind of?
inadvertently think of Subway?
Okay, my freaking camera overheated again, which...
You'd think
Well,
after all this time without me on the podcast, she would have gotten further than this. You know what I mean?
Sorry, it just doesn't...
It doesn't give.
It just doesn't
The
give.
camera wasn't giving.
The camera's not giving. So anyways, if you're noticing a change in like our YouTube, like get over it is what I'm saying. So
Yeah, shut up.
anyways,
Grow up.
Subway kind of wanted it, kind of didn't because it was fucked up. But anyways, watch it. Good watch.
Yeah, it was good. It was
Yeah.
very interesting.
Will you hand me my phone?
Fucked
actually?
up, but interesting.
It was fucked up, but like worth watching if it doesn't like bother you. Because I totally understand that is not everyone's cup of tea. That is for sure.
Yeah, you could trigger warning that.
Yeah, I would argue we could trigger warning that. Okay, so without further ado, let's go ahead and get into today's podcast. But first, a word. What we have some advice to do. I kind of just break into the segment.
But get into today's podcast like
No,
we've been doing for the past 30 minutes.
No, I mean I know honestly everyone always roasts me for it. Like podcast. Oh,
Yeah, shut up. Anyways,
people always make fun of me. Like they send me this meme and it just says like podcast host talks for 40 minutes and then 40 minutes in is like, let's get into today's episode.
yeah, well, I picked up on that the first time I heard it. So
sorry. We just have a few pieces of advice and I kind of just break in the segment.
Okay, let's get into the next segment. Or let's get into this segment, which
okay,
is
well,
XYZ.
Let's get into our next segment. But before we go, a quick word from our one only podcast sponsor, BetterHelp.
And where did I go wrong? I lost a friend somewhere along in
Oh my gosh, the birds are chirping and oh my gosh.
Are you talking about the
birds,
Deer Fight Club?
The bird's puffing his chest. He said, them deer said you a bitch.
Yeah, I heard.
That's crazy.
Yeah, why ain't they come around anymore, buddy? Huh?
Yeah, haven't
They
seen them
scared?
in a while actually.
Yeah,
what
that's
do they
weird.
What do they gotta what do they gotta stay cool for the summer? Fucking
I'm the
pussies.
bitch. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
no.
Punk ass deer.
Go get a haircut.
Get off my lawn.
Seriously, go shit somewhere else.
For real. Go throw hooves elsewhere.
A few pieces of advice from Wyatt and I, because we are so
We're just so experienced.
no, literally we're
Oh, it's
so
not-
wise.
Oh, yeah. Okay, that too.
Like it's crazy. We're wise beyond our years. Like you would
listen to us.
27, 28, you would think we're 78 and 88. You know, like we
Done
get
it all.
it.
Who's 78 and 88?
I'm probably older.
Yeah, you're for sure 88.
So yeah, listen to us. You don't have to pay. You don't have to pay for this. I want to make this very clear. Like free therapy, free advice. We do not accept tips. Okay, don't worry about it. We do
That's
this for free. We do it for free, out of the kindness of our hearts.
And selfishly, kind of. Like, selfishly for our entertainment?
Yeah,
there you
honestly, I just say, what do you need advice on to just hear what you guys are going through?
That's pretty funny.
Just kidding. Okay. First question. How much of an age gap should I have between my first and second baby? 4 years.
Whatever you want. Boom.
Sure, but I mean, realistically, if she's
Like
like
if you're
having
trying
fun,
to
having
like
fun,
have
wondering
fun,
a question.
but like keep them tight, I'm assuming based on the question, you're wanting to keep them like relative.
Like
you
kind of
know,
dudes,
like you
like
want
bros.
space. Yeah.
I would say 2 years.
I would
then.
say 2 to 3.
Yeah, if you want them like buddy.
Because you got to think high school. No,
Yeah.
no senior. You know, like because you don't know the role or the genders that you'll have, so it's like one senior sister might be like, I'm not.
My
hanging
little
out with
brother's
my
a
little
puss.
brother. He's a freaking weirdo.
Yeah, he's always looking at my girlfriends.
Yeah, exactly. It's like
you don't need them.
You just keep it 3 max, I'd say.
Absolutely. Investing budgeting. That's a whole ass like podcast in and of itself.
Yeah.
But I guess if that's something you guys want to talk about again, we did do an episode years ago. We talked about kind of like investing.
You don't know everything, so just keep learning it.
Yeah, true. The learning never stops.
But you
that's
have to
for sure.
apply it. We're lucky to obviously go through an accountant to help us with our damn taxes because let's be honest, we're a little lazy and don't want to do all that ourselves. So
I don't trust myself.
Exactly.
I would fuck something up, and the IRS
you
would
go
be
to
like,
fucking federal prison if you mess it up.
I'm not messing up.
We moved in the past year. And we have like different LLCs
and like dependents and stuff. Hell no.
And
Hell
kids.
no.
It's like no. Somebody else, please help us.
Also argue like to learn some of this stuff and to like save money on the back end via like taxes and shit. You have to invest your money. Like take your time to like find a really good accountant who's going to help you and help educate you. Because you can't just listen to people online. On like TikToks, like there's some information, there's some to sift through, but if you can invest in like finding a team, like a financial advisor, not just your bank, not just a banking representative. I'm talking like a legitimate personal accountant, not just your bank. Your bank doesn't give a fuck. I want to reiterate that. Your bank doesn't fucking care. They're there for free resources. But do not think that they're taking your shit that seriously.
But they make money on you. You're another person. It's it's the same thing with accounting, but accounting is just so much more.
Yeah. So my point is find a financial advisor under like who is a CPA or something of that sort. How to delegate time with 2 kids, who has the baby versus the toddler, who has alone time versus both kids. It's kind of like kind of open to interpretation. Delegating time. I feel like we've gotten better at this.
Yeah, we have.
Gotten way better at this. But also, since Archie doesn't breastfeed, like I don't have a baby right now that is so dependent on me to where like Wyatt's been able to also help more than he probably ever has been able to or felt like he could.
Well, let's be honest. And you mentally feel like it's not me not helping. It's, I don't have a baby on me 24/7, so I actually feel better.
Yeah, that too. But I do think that we've learned parenting together and how you can support one another differently than with just Maddox. Like he's the first one. Like you didn't know anything. You barely could ever change a diaper. So like we learned to where like with Archie, it's just gotten easier and easier.
Oh yeah.
So it's been,
and it's
a lot of it though is just kind of like balance. Like tonight, for just example, like he wanted to take a shower. So I was like, okay, like that I'll do dinner. Like I'll get the kids dinner, clean them up. And then like he came, got Maddox, took Maddox up, and then I took Archie up, and then I showered. Like, it's just small things like that where it's like, hey, if I do this, you do that.
You want to shower now, or do you want to shower later? Knowing damn well we both want to shower. Okay, I'll shower after you.
Well, cool. then I'll do this instead, and then maybe another night I would be the one to be like, hey, Wyatt, can you do dinner, start baths? I'll be up.
Oh, yeah. And like when we got back from Memorial Day weekend.
Yeah.
Same thing. She took both kids up. I showered. And literally unpacked and cleaned the entire house that we got back from.
Yep.
And she put both the kids down, and then she came down to a completely clean house, and we both were able to just go straight
and hang out and watch Jared Vogel be a fucking monster. I think that a lot of it is honestly just like getting into a groove. It's really hard in the beginning.
It is.
It's hard. Like you can't fight it.
You just gotta talk about it and just kind of. I mean,
you just gotta make it through. You just gotta make it through.
I don't even mean to make it sound this way, but it's like you just gotta hope that your partner kind of just gets it after a while.
Absolutely. There's a lot of things. It wasn't
easy.
There's a lot of
things slacking.
There's a lot of things that happen in parenting where it's not even a communication thing. Like you don't talk about it. You have to just get it.
Yeah.
You have to just kind of know there's some things that just don't need to be talked about because you cannot fix it. You cannot change it. You just truly have to roll with the punches, and you just have to be a supportive spouse, knowing that this is not forever.
And that's what I've gotten way better at.
And this also maybe like isn't your spouse right now, right? Like it's like, wow, my significant other's just in a totally different mindset. There's a lot of things going on with him or her, like vice versa, right? We both parents struggle in different ways. So it's just to also know like this is truly just a season of life. You just have to hang in there and keep trusting that like it does get better. And it does. Yeah. And it does.
It's a lot easier now, but there's still days you look at each other and it's 2:00 and they just woke up from their nap, and you look at your watch or your Whoop and you think,
you wouldn't look at your Whoop though, because that shit doesn't have a fucking timer on it.
Yeah, exactly. Silly Whoop. Me, dumb me. Then you look at your watch, and then you're like, oh, you just woke up from your nap. When do you go to bed again? It's you'll have those days no matter what, and then it's not then taking you out on each other. That's a whole separate conversation.
And then you feel terrible because you're like, why am I bypassing this time? Like, why am I rushing to get to bed when it's like these days are long, but the years are so short?
All right, Kim.
That was actually Jay Shetty, and it was actually a quote from someone else.
I know. But, I mean, it's spot on, though. And when you do, though, I've noticed when I catch myself doing that and then I say that to myself, it literally instantly slows me down. Like, in that
you just
moment, I
get
literally
present.
stop,
like,
and I'm just like, okay, I'm breathing this in. We're good. I love them so much. Literally
one day they're
death.
not going to be this little.
Okay, cool. Then they go to bed and you're happy again.
Like, I think about this all the time, like when... I think about this all the time when Maddox, like, spills stuff or... you know, he threw his ravioli across the table tonight. Like, I almost just, like, threw up because I'm like, dude, pasta just, like, never comes out of anything. But then I thought about it one day, and I'm like, one day I'm going to have white couches. I'm going to be 70 years old with a fucking Pomeranian dog.
Wishing there was spaghetti on
wishing
your
there
couch.
was spaghetti on the couch. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, in a relative way. It's like, one day you're going to miss the mess, and you're going to miss that they even made the mess, right? Because it equates to them being, like, young and learning and all these things. And one day they're going to ask, Mom, can I have my food? I'm going to take it up to my room and eat.
Mom, shut up. No, I don't want to eat your food.
Yeah.
Suck at cooking.
Literally. Like, I just want the Uncrustable, you bitch. You can't even cut a fucking crust off, right?
I want Dad to cook.
And I'm going to be like, cook what? No, I'm just kidding. Shepherd's pie.
Anything.
Anyways.
If you know, you know.
But, yeah, so just hang in there. That's a long-winded, like, story, but I do feel like a lot of you guys that listen do look to us as, like, for parenting advice, and you guys really liked our conversation the other
Which is
week
so
about...
funny to think that people look at us like that. You know what I mean?
Who would have thought?
That's fucking
Who would have
cool.
thought that'd be us,
Not
you know?
me.
Not me. Wouldn't be me.
Look at us.
Look at us. Look at us now. Any advice for wedding week for both of us to stay connected and feel less stressed? 2 months away.
Individually, I think this was for sure the only thing I can say is individually, you both need a person. I remember we get into the car and my best man's in the back seat. My mom's in the front, and we were just like silent for the first 30 seconds of the ride. And he goes, all right, well, let's get drunk tonight. And it just like, it broke the room at the perfect time. He instantly started talking about how pumped he is. And so it was just like, he knew what to say. He was just like, I know how to kind of make everybody excited again, because I know everybody is excited. It's just we're a little stressed leading up to it.
Yeah. You shouldn't be doing anything.
Correct.
Just have someone that's like, you need someone who like asks you what you need. Like, hey, do you need some coffee? Do you need some tea? Do you need me to blah, blah, blah? Do you have this? Like, you need someone to kind of keep you in check, because you feel like crazy leading up to the wedding day. Like, you're just, your mind's everywhere. You're excited. You're anxious. You're nervous. It's a huge commitment.
Yeah.
Like, just, it's not even like a wrong thing to be like nervous. It's just like, wow, this is a huge show of commitment. You get nervous about it, you know?
Yeah.
By no means like cold feet.
Yeah, no.
No,
whole week?
like
do you need somebody?
Not a
Maybe
whole week.
not,
I'm
but
saying like leading up to like the
couple
wedding
days
day.
Out, 3 days out when shit's finalizing.
Maybe
I'm
you're
in
like
on that.
making centerpieces, or you're finishing up like stuff. You know, make sure you have someone that's just like there for you.
Yep. Runner, support.
Also, just know like you will end up being married and like everything will work out great.
Oh, and something, yeah.
Like it literally will work out.
It's gonna be fun.
Yeah. Moving in with my boyfriend after 2 years of distance, feeling like people will be judgy about the move.
Well, you know, depends how old you are, first off.
I mean, looking at her profile, she looks like a typical, like...
woman. I mean, of course they're going to say that, because they're like, oh, you guys haven't been around each other a whole lot. Now you're going to be spending every day together. It's like, okay.
Say you break up, too. Say it doesn't work. Would you rather break up or get fucking divorced? If people have shit to say, it's like... okay, would you rather come to my wedding and then find out I get divorced 5 months later? Or like, would you rather support me through a breakup?
Okay. Easier said than done, but it's like, if that's what you guys want to do it. Because guess what? It's just like the fucking internet. A month goes by, and guess what? You guys are doing fine. What's everybody going to do? They're going to fucking forget they even said what they said.
Yeah, no one literally cares.
They literally don't give a fuck.
People want to act like they have so much to say. And then, like, they'll say it, and then they never say it again.
Yeah, and then
it's like, say it with your fucking chest.
And then Becky's going to be like, oh, my God, you guys are doing good. Oh, my God, that's so good. And then goes back and cries because she's been single for 4 years.
Well, then they're going to be the
mean?
ones that are like, why didn't you invite us to the wedding?
Because you're a
Because you were a fucking cunt.
Asshole. I love that word.
I love what, cunt?
Yeah.
It's so good.
I say it on the golf course all the time.
Oh, my God, I love it.
To me, too. And
People,
that's even better.
The podcast, like, Brunch Gang knows this. They know I love the word cunt. I've not thrown it around in a minute there.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
That's funny.
But they know
both
it, though.
Had
because
we've
my
both
girl
had that
Jessie,
connection with
my
that
girl
word.
Jessie Tibbetts literally sent me socks that said like, "You're a cunt" on
Love
the feet.
that.
It was great.
Yeah.
So, anyways, love that word.
Cheers to that.
Cheers. Okay, last thing, and then we'll kind of like wrap it up. We could talk for so much longer, but honestly, the beginning
We're
of this
good at
podcast
this.
was way too long.
Yeah.
Sorry about that.
Well, I mean, it's fine. You're just answering a few questions.
Yeah, I know. It's just sometimes I feel bad. Like the segment should be longer than the intro.
Well,
Do you know what I'm saying?
I think the problem is you're calling it an intro. Just make that.
You're
like the
not wrong.
podcast.
You're actually not wrong.
Yeah, it's just like
Like that.
Crystalia
Like that's
and
my
Matt,
vibe. That's what I fucking
like
do.
Crystalia and
Get over
Matt,
it.
Their show is XYZ,
Yeah.
but they like to bullshit for like 10 to 20 minutes.
Yeah. And I like to do it for 40 to 50.
Yeah, and we do it for 30 to 40, and then do a little fun. And here's a few questions. See you guys later.
By the way, we're
That's
just gonna count to
perfect.
20 and head out.
Yeah, that's perfect.
Okay, I can't believe so many people ask about like sex life with 2 kids. I think it is because a lot of people struggle with postpartum sex. Like how to spice up your marriage after the first babe. I'm mentally not there. How to get out of a postpartum sex rut. Mom of 3.
This is one thing that I'm learning for sure. It's so tough, and bear with me, and you'll know what I mean. It is so tough for the guy to gauge that without knowing better. You know what I mean?
You don't know what
we don't know what we don't know, and all of a sudden, like perfect chances, let's say, are just gone, and you're just like, why? What is going on? But like in the background, you have those questions in your head, and obviously many people's heads, of like, I'm in the sex rut, like I don't know what's going on, but like you guys also then, not you guys, but like then it's not communicated, both parties. Like the guy's just trying because he's like, I'm not trying to have a serious conversation about sex. Like, let's just see if something's wrong. And if not, I'm going to keep trying because I don't know what else to do. I'm not trying to be rude about it, but I want to keep trying. And it's just like, it's just tough to find the fine line of, as a guy, of like, how do I politely say I want to have sex with you? You know what I mean? Without pissing you off, knowing that you wish you could.
And I would also say
mean?
that's where I would like to say the backlash of that is like as like the woman, then it's like, how do I respectively tell my husband no without him thinking it's him?
Exactly.
Right? Like it's like I don't even know.
That's
and it's
the
I
fine
think
line.
the sad thing to me is like I get all these questions all the time, right? How do I get out of a sex rut? How do I have sex after having kids? Blah, 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 blah. And it's so sad to me that us as women, we literally feel
you
broken.
Guys don't know shit.
Like we're like, why don't I feel
you
like,
know what I meant? That's so good.
You women literally don't know shit.
That is the best out of context clip there is. I'm going to be
women
canceled.
Don't know about
Woo!
shit. But it's like we don't even know what's wrong with that. Like it's so I swear to God, every postpartum woman, if there was a Viagra for women in that way of postpartum, like get you going and you're like ready,
flying off the shelves.
we would take it though. Like that's the thing is like we
so
don't
weird.
like being broken. Like we feel broken, and I don't like that a lot of men, not saying you, just saying a lot of men and partners make you then feel broken.
Well, yeah, because we don't know that that's even a thing. Like, how would I have ever known that unless you actually showed me how to educate on it? There's no way.
No, I mean, there's a lot of things
Never.
in parenting and a lot of postpartum and, parenting for men, like husbands, wives. There's so much that is just not educated on.
Or enough.
We'll do birthing
That's what I
class.
meant
We'll
by
we'll teach you how to
don't know
push
shit.
out a baby, but what about after?
Right, but that's
What
what I'm
about-
saying. Like
Like,
you
it's
guys
sad.
don't know shit, but that was more of like a they don't teach.
Yeah, we don't-
They don't.
No.
They don't forcefully and enough share what you need to know.
No.
Because remember, what did you say the other day? I think you and my mom, I think were talking about it, of like how postpartum, they're like, they check you once or give you a call 6 months postpartum. Hey, you good? Awesome. Have fun.
No, I
That's it.
didn't even go to a follow-up after Archie. I had to cancel it, and they never even called me to follow back up. I technically have never been seen after having Archie.
Exactly.
Up until my like annual OBGYN
Yeah,
appointment.
it's unreal. That's
Like
unreal.
not only mentally but physically. Like it's crazy. You just
Oh,
have a
they'll
baby
call.
and you leave.
They'll call.
It's sad. So I wish I could offer more advice for postpartum and like sex and all of that. Number one, I'm going to have Vanessa and Xander on the podcast in July. Fucking excited. They are such great resources. She's a sex therapist. He's just her husband, but he's tagged along and he's such a trooper, and they do just great job educating on different ways to just like have these conversations with your partner. They haven't necessarily delve into postpartum, but they kind of talk about like, you know, being touched out, overstimulated, like a lot of things can revert to like how the postpartum mom could feel. So definitely go follow them. They'll be on the podcast. I think I'll open up a really great Q&A for you guys to be able to like kind of bring your own questions in. But I wish I could give you more, but just know that like we've struggled in our own ways because it's normal. And I just normalize that. It's okay.
Your hormones are fucked up for how long? 2 years
like,
postpartum?
It feels like forever.
Yeah, but like what's like
I think it's
like
18
months.
18 months at least. And that's like taking into consideration maybe you didn't breastfeed. You know, like there's
right.
It's just
but
it's
like
a lot.
Bare minimum you get back to yourself at like 18 months.
You
it's
just
like some people, sure, you know, I feel like, yeah, the breastfeeding thing adds a lot. I'm sure you could fucking rip this question apart and talk for another 45 minutes.
I know. It's just I just hope you guys can know like you're okay.
Yeah.
And it's normal. And I hope that you all have a supportive spouse that will listen to you and that will respect you and just bear with you because it's hard. It's hard and they'll never get it. They'll never get it.
They won't get it. But they can at least start to understand, and therefore will try.
Yeah.
Because let's be honest, once the blood starts flowing, we kind of turn into Neanderthals. A little bit. Ooh, fire. You know what I mean? That's like kind of what.
Yeah.
It's what we kind of turned into. So again, we do our best. Thank you.
Yeah. All right. Well, anyways, I hope you guys like this episode. We love just dicking around. Sometimes I wish we could have our own podcast or like kind of turn it into like
maybe
you coming on more, but Brunch would be like, sorry, it's just like it's a me thing.
Oh my God, I'm so disappointed.
Sorry, like
how dare you take away my chance?
It's me. Like I can't rebrand.
It's not me, it's you.
Like I will never rebrand. Like it's always gonna be Brunch with me. Even if you were like my permanent co-host, like sorry.
Oh well, duh. It's yours.
It's literally all about me.
Yeah, I get it. Yeah, I know.
No, I just want you to know like it's all about me.
Everything, right? Yeah.
Everything is about me.
No, I get that. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Everything's about me.
Yep.
Everything. Every single thing is.
Oh.
Was that a fart?
You fart?
I just farted with my throat. It was a throat fart.
God. I don't know. I think you farted.
Yikes. Anyways, make sure that you guys watch this on YouTube, subscribe, give a little bit of a little thummy up, a little thumb up action, a little bit of thumb action.
Hit that thumb. Put that thumb where it needs to go.
Put that thumb up. You know, put that thumb up there.
Put that thumb back where it came from, or so help me.
All right. Love you guys. Thank you for listening, watching. Share this episode with a friend, but like just not the parts that we told you not to share.
Please.
Please don't share that. It's so secret. Okay. Love you guys. See you next Sunday. See you next Tuesday. I wish my episode was on Tuesdays. Bye.